Little Tomsy Hall and Fox on the Run from Classic Country Q97.3, 99.3. And I wanted to give you something with a little bit of a bluegrass country roots feel before I introduced you to our next guest here at Q97.3, 99.3. As you know, we are big supporters of bluegrass music and country roots, and we've got a local young lady who is about to release her first ever album this week. I want to introduce you to Miss Emerald Butler. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I am fantastic. I'm on cloud 9 right now.
You should be on cloud 9. So tell folks a little bit about yourself. You're from this area.
Yes, I'm from the Chattanooga area. I grew up in a little town called Sale Creek, Tennessee.
I think we know where Sale Creek is.
I'm 21 years old. I've been playing in this area, for about out and about for about 10 years now, something like that.
10 years now, but you've been playing the fiddle since almost before you could talk.
Yeah, almost.
Now, what age did you start? And did you technically start off playing the violin or the fiddle?
Here's the story. I started out playing the fiddle.
Yeah.
I was about 5 years old, and I took lessons for about 2 years, and then I switched over to classical from the bluegrass country.
Right.
And I hated it. I think the worst part of it was I'd have to go in and my teacher would make me clip my fingernails.
Right.
And that, I don't know, it just didn't feel fun.
And you can't pluck your strings if you got
I know, and that my mom used to get on to me because I'd hold it like a mandolin or a guitar and just pluck it all this time instead of use the bow. But, I didn't enjoy that as well, so I quit after taking about maybe a year of classical.
Yeah.
And then when I was 12 years old, I picked it back up, started taking lessons again for about 3-4 years maybe, and then I just kind of started learning by ear and playing around like at the Mountain Opry, Snow Hill Bluegrass Jam, just all around different places, town, with different bands, and ever since then I just loved it, and I knew this was what I wanted to do.
So how old were you when you stood on stage and performed with that fiddle for the very first time?
I want to say I was around 12 or 13.
12, 13 years old. So I bet the kids in school were a bit amazed by you.
Oh, maybe.
Because they're all taking piano lessons, maybe a trumpet class and band here and there, but I mean you're actually doing something classical on one side, but really country on the other.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely.
And do you write your own music?
I do. Actually, all the music on my album is all original music.
Seriously?
Yes, I started writing. Going back to the fiddle part, when I was plucking the fiddle, my mom just said, you better quit plucking that fiddle or get a guitar or start a guitar or something.
Right.
And, my dad had bought a guitar, so I took like maybe 1 or 2 guitar lessons.
Yeah.
I went back to fiddle, but I still kind of was playing and kind of taught myself how to play guitar, and I started writing too. And I used writing really a way, when you're younger, teenage, you're changing. I got my feelings out that way and kind of got to express myself.
So how old were you when you started writing? I mean, anybody that listens to this radio show knows that I am fascinated by songwriters because the fact that you can bring these beautiful melodies just out of your brain amazes me. I mean, how old were you when the first melody sort of went from your head to your piece of paper or your fiddle?
I really started writing more with the guitar than the fiddle. As far as words go, I used to get a cassette player and just sing into the cassette like I was doing my own radio show, and I'd make up some stupid song. But as far as really writing, I think I was about 15. 15
years old. Are any of the songs that are on this new album of yours, again, ladies and gentlemen, it's called I Am Me, are any of these songs you wrote at 15 on this new record, or are you just sort of getting your writing chops at that young age?
No, actually, a couple of these are some of the first songs I've written, and this whole recording process has helped me grow, and I've done a lot more writing, and actually my styles kind of developed some too, but a lot of what's on this album is a lot of my beginning songs.
Well, and as you get out there more and you grow as an artist, you are going to evolve in your songwriting.
Definitely.
I want to play you guys one of the songs off the album. This is called Stars, Cars, Bars, and Guitar.
Yes.
Is this one of these songs that you wrote earlier?
Actually, no, it wasn't. I wrote this song about a year ago. I was trying to write a tribute to Merle Haggard after he died.
Oh my God, do we not love her? So this is sort of your...
Well, It didn't end up like I thought it was going to be. I don't really hear any Merle in it, but I dedicate it to Merle because he's who I was thinking about when I wrote it.
I love it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Emerald Butler, Stars, Cars, Bars, and Guitars. Enjoy it from Q97.3, 99.3.
Well, I've got stars, cars, bars, and guitars. Won't bother me at all if you cheat. Cars with stars, cars, bars, and guitars. I'll be rocking out with every single beat. You say you want more and you're leaving. You say you care, but my love's not enough. Well, before you leave and think that I'm grieving, I'm gonna let you know that I still got all my stuff. I still got stars, cars, bars, and guitars. Won't bother me at all if you cheat. Cars with stars, cars, bars, and guitars. I'll be rocking out with every single beat. Well, if you really leave, don't come back now. 'Cause if you do, you need to know what to expect. You know I meant to sell my pistol for a year now. But remember, dear, I haven't sold it yet. I still got stars, cars, bars, and guitars. Won't bother me at all if you cheat. Cars with stars, cars, bars, and guitars. I'll be rocking out with every single beat. All men have a thing for beautiful women. It also helps if they can pick and see. If you're gonna leave, I guess I'm free then. So go ahead, dear. Guess what I'll sing? I'll sing about stars, cars, bars, and guitars. Won't bother me at all if you cheat. Cars with stars, cars, bars, and guitars. I'll be rocking out with every single beat. So think again, dear, if you wanna cheat.
All right, there you go. Emerald Butler. This is from her new album called I Am Me. That was Stars, Cars, Bars, and Guitars from Q97.3, 99.3. And I love the fact that you were thinking about Merle when you wrote that.
Yeah, I wrote it in the parking lot of Guitar Center, like the day or two after.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. So we know that song was written on April 7th or 8th of 2016.
Yeah.
So you've got your album party coming up this Friday.
I do.
How exciting. Now, you are going to do this here in the Chattanooga area.
Yes, it's at Fiddlers Anonymous in Chattanooga.
Okay, where's Fiddlers Anonymous?
It's in Red Bank. Well, it's at the end of Red Bank. It's on Dayton Boulevard. It's 2248 Dayton Boulevard, Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And tell us, it's this coming Friday. What time?
It's this Friday, June 2nd at 7 p.m.
And anybody that wants to be there is invited.
Yes, it's totally free. Just come. We're going to have a party. There's going to be food. We're going to be have a show. I've got a full band with me. Who I've got such sweet guys who are playing with me, who I've played with a lot, and they're coming to help me, support me, and we're just going to have a show, have a party. It's going to be a blast.
This is great. So, again, it's this Friday, 7 o'clock in Red Bank. It's absolutely free. All and ladies and gentlemen, if you appreciate great country roots music, bluegrass, you really should go support this young lady, because I think one day you're going to be something.
Oh, thank you.
I really do. I think one day you might end up in that fishbowl, as they call it, where you don't get to go anywhere or do anything. So it's nice to say that we knew you back when.
Yeah. No, I'm just so privileged to get to know so many great people and to have such a great music scene support me, and so many kind people. So thank you.
That's our pleasure. I want to play another song off the album. This is called "You've Got Nothing Over on Me." Is there any story behind the song we should know before we play?
Yes, there is. When I was about 12 years old, I had a lot of the friends I had turned out not to be such of the greatest friends, which we were changing, teenage years. Everybody likes different stuff.
We call them mean girls, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, they had their clique, and I wasn't part of it. Anyway, I would go to church or wherever, and I'd have my cowgirl boots, I'd have my Western shirt on, and I listened to Johnny Cash while they were listening to Justin Bieber.
Oh.
And I didn't fit in. But, I always had this sense of identity, not trying to be mean to anybody else who doesn't like Johnny Cash. I'll pray for you, but...
and we will, too.
But it kind of came from, I may not look the way you do, I may not like the same things you like, but that's okay. I'm still me, but you've got nothing over me.
I love that. All right, so here you go. Emerald Butler's "You've Got Nothing Over Me." It's from the album "I Am Me" from Q97.3, 99.3. Love the story behind the song. That is Emerald Butler's "You Got Nothing Over Me" from Q97.3, 99.3, as we help her celebrate the release of her first ever album, "I Am Me." The big album release party is Friday. And I don't know if you caught this, ladies and gentlemen, in our conversation. She wrote every single song on this album.
Yep. There's 10 songs.
10 songs. And you're only 21 years old.
Yep.
And you can already write like that.
I'm thankful.
I tell you what, you are very blessed. Now, so where did you record this album?
I recorded this album at Breaker 17 Studios in Fort Oglethorpe.
Locally.
It's all done locally.
These
are local musicians, local studio.
Well, you want to give a shout out to your producer or any of the musicians that played with you?
Oh my gosh, I've had so many people help me with this. if I forget a name, forgive me, please. I love you.
And she is very nervous, ladies. So I'm going to tell you, she is honestly very nervous.
I'm more
this morning.
excited than I am nervous. That's why I'm a little bit jittery, and I had too much coffee too. But I've got John Roberts, who helped me. He plays bass on this. He helped me kind of produce it, helped me clear my thoughts, ideas. Don Miller also played bass. Don's played with me a lot. Chris Gordon on drums. Barry Wild on keys. Mike Daniels on guitar, Jerry Fordham on guitar, Tim Neal on resonator guitar. There's I'm trying to think.
So many. It takes a village.
It does. And I'm, like I said before, I'm just so grateful and thankful that I've had so many people support me and help me, because I couldn't have done it without them.
Well, I'm glad you're able to be here with us and thank them like this on the radio. And I hope they're listening to realize how much you do appreciate them.
We do too. Hey, guys.
Hey, guys. How y'all doing? And we're going to play another song. One more here before we have to take a quick break. This is called How Could I Go? And what is the story behind this one?
Well, I had a friend. I was talking to a friend once, and I was trying to kind of distance myself. And she wasn't too fond of that. And she's like, how can you go like this? And I was like, I don't know. And ever since then, this kind of just this song came out of that. So,
and we say all the time that, country music is real songs about real life. And I think we're learning that in the stories behind these songs.
Amen.
So here we go. It's Emerald Butler and How Could I Go? Q97.3, 99.3.
1, 2, 3, 4. How could I go? You wanted to know. Well, I couldn't say. I just went that way. Here I am again with my best friend. How could I go? Well, I don't know. You want me to stay? You want me to play? If I said no, would you let me go? What do you see? How can it be? Or just you and me? The rest is history. I wandered alone, so far from home. No one could take your place. Looks like you won the race. I admit that I was wrong. Start singing a different song, okay, but not today.
Isn't that terrific? You're listening to Emerald Butler. This is from her brand new album coming out this week. We're so excited for her. I'm drawing a blank. I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Tell me the name of the song I just played.
How Could I Go?
How Could I Go? Now, the album party is coming up this Friday at 7 o'clock.
Yes.
And where is it again?
At Fiddlers Anonymous in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
In Red Bank.
On Dayton Boulevard.
Now, is Fiddlers Anonymous the place that will give any child a free fiddle lesson or free fiddle lessons on Wednesday nights?
It's it's actually Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon.
They do the free fiddle lessons.
Okay.
But yeah, it's the same place.
Because I met the owner of that place, August Bruce, and her husband.
Yes.
At the National Cornbread Festival. They played with a group, Barefoot Nellie and Company.
Yeah, they have that band, and they've got this Fiddlers Anonymous now. And actually, interestingly, August was my very first fiddle teacher.
You are kidding me.
No, and I just find it amazing how everything's kind of come full circle on this.
Wow.
And it's just exciting. August is so sweet, and they're so kind. They're really passionate about their music, and it's a great opportunity. And I was telling a friend this morning, if you want to just see if you want to get into like fiddling or anything else, go down there and, you can have a free lesson just to see.
Nobody does that, and it's becoming a lost art, and I love the fact that the Bruces are doing what they can to really encourage young people to have fun with bluegrass and country roots music.
Yeah.
So she's brought her fiddle in here, and you guys, on a record, anybody can be great on a record because you can have overtakes and overdubs and you can do things over and over again. But Emerald has brought her fiddle in this morning, and we're actually going to let you hear a little bit of Emerald live just to showcase this incredible talent she has. So
thanks.
You go for it.
All right, I'm going to do a little tune called Ragtime Annie.
All right.
Here we go.
Emerald Butler, ladies and gentlemen, great job. I bet August is very proud hearing that right now.
I hope so.
Well, again, her new album called I Am Me, coming out Friday. Album party at
Fiddlers Anonymous. You can find out more information on my Facebook page. I'm Emerald Butler. I'm on Instagram, Twitter. Go to emeraldbutler.com or .net. I'm on either one. For more information, just go there.
All right, let's get her a lot of new likes and a lot of new folks on her accounts, and let's really support you and your music. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. This is just amazing, so thank you so much.
Well, you're going to do very, very well. It is 9:28. Coming up next, we've got some Dolly and Kitty. And by the way, I got to say happy anniversary to Dolly and Carl Dean. Today is their 51st, and we'll be right back.
It's the secret whispered behind closed doors.
We have to get rid of them.
All of them?
Yes, all of them.
It's Memorial Day.